I'm not exactly sure where the name Abadox comes from, but I don't think it really matters what you call this. When you have a game that falls in line with titles like Gradius and R-Type that delivers with solid gameplay and amazing art design, you can call it pretty much whatever you want. Abadox is a surprisingly good shoot 'em up for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and the game wastes no time breaking new players in. With controls that are simple and easy to figure out, you move around and blast away at a constant bombardment of enemies resembling various bodily organs such as brains and eyeballs, and an assortment of other things like spiders and plant vines. Now, the game itself doesn't explain anything, and it's possible that the instruction manual offered some backstory, but in researching this game, it turns out that in the year 5012, our planet has been eaten by a giant alien organism named Parasitus. The alien then looks to consume other planets within the galaxy and is fought to no avail by the galactic military. When it's discovered that Princess Maria has been devoured, the galactic military then decides to send their best man into Parasitus's body to blow the sucker up from the inside. Sounded kind of cool until we got up to the whole princess part, but whatever, not like it matters. What's important is that we're basically blasting our way through the digestive tract of a giant space monster. That's pretty awesome. The gameplay largely follows the conventions of most side-scrolling shooters of the time. The player can shoot in one direction as the level progressively auto-scrolls, blasting a variety of enemies and taking on some pretty great bosses along the way. The player can pick up weapons and power-ups. Power-ups include speed boosters, increased firepower, homing missiles, and shields. As for weapons, you can upgrade to a three-way gun, a spread-fire gun, a laser, and a ring-like weapon. However, like most shooters, if the player is killed, all of the upgrades will be lost and the player will have to restart from the last checkpoint. In most cases, this makes things very hard as players must then navigate immensely difficult areas with low-powered firearms and low speed. I should also mention that there are no life pickups. Not that it matters, the game offers infinite continues, and each time you die, as I already stated, you return to the last checkpoint. So even if you're not very good at this type of game, you can still get by with some solid determination. The game has two types of scrolling levels. Odd-numbered stages scroll left to right, and even-numbered stages scroll downward, almost as if being viewed from above. The music is all pretty good, and some of the sound effects should sound familiar to most gamers as being from Contra. That's because this game had the same composer, Kiyohiro Sada. So, overall, I think this is a very underrated game. You hear people talk about similar titles such as Gradius, R-Type, or Life Force. It's hard to figure out why this game is not also mentioned in those conversations. Could it be because of the immense difficulty? Does the idea of navigating a giant space monster's rectum alienate the common gamer? Who knows? Whatever it is, I'm still calling this one a great retro shoot 'em up. The design of the game holds up, the artwork and music is great, and you can grab this cart for less than $10. So if you're in the market for a shoot 'em up you've yet to play, I highly recommend this one. Just make sure you're not claustrophobic. Room can get tight in here.